Today I want to address a question that can feel discouraging and isolating. It's been 10 years since my trauma happened. Why am I still struggling like this? Trauma can feel like a shadow, long after the event itself has passed. It's important to recognize that this is not a sign of failure or weakness or brokenness. Instead, it's an opportunity to understand how trauma affects us over time and to explore pathways for continued healing. So, why trauma lingers? Trauma isn't just an emotional wound. It's an experience that changes how your brain and body functions. First, regarding memory and triggers, traumatic memories can stay stuck in your mind, sometimes as vivid as the day it happened. Certain sounds, smells, or situations can reactivate those memories without warning. You may have heard of Bessel van der Kolk's book, The Body Keeps the Score. What he means is trauma often leaves imprints on our nervous system. Even years later, your body might react to stress, still as if it's still in danger, leading to anxiety, hypervigilance, or fatigue. And sometimes trauma wasn't fully addressed at the time it occurred, so there's unprocessed pain. But these unresolved emotions and our unmet needs can resurface in unexpected ways. There are a couple of factors that can impact healing over time. First, if you have unconscious avoidance. Many people cope with trauma by pushing it aside and instead focus on their work, family, or other distractions. While this can help in the short term, unfortunately, unprocessed trauma doesn't simply disappear. It just waits. Also, if you are entering a new life phase, have a major life event, whether that's your relationship or parenthood, perhaps a loss, or even personal growth, those things tend to bring old trauma to the surface. There's also stigma and expectations. Cultural or personal beliefs about how long it should take to heal ourselves can create pressure. Unfortunately, healing isn't linear. There's no deadline for resolving unresolved trauma. So, what can you do right now? First, acknowledge your struggles without judging them. Struggling after 10 years doesn't mean that you failed. It means that you're human, and healing is still possible. Go ahead and seek support. Trauma-focused therapies like EMDR, brain spotting, or somatic experiencing can help release stuck memories and patterns. Even if you've tried therapy before, these new methods might be more effective. You can focus on small steps. Healing doesn't require monumental changes overnight. Start by identifying one area of your life where you want relief, whether it's better sleep, fewer triggers, or more joy. Work on that. Finally, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and patience. Trauma recovery isn't about getting over it, but rather learning how to deal with it and live well despite it. So if you're still struggling 10 years after the trauma, know this: you're not alone, and you're not stuck forever. Trauma doesn't have an expiration date, but healing doesn't either. Every day you face your challenges and seek support, you're making progress. It's never too late to feel lighter, to feel freer, and more in control of your life. Healing is a journey. You're still on the path.